Thank you, organizers. Thank you, TEDx. And my deep gratitude to my mentors, my gurus, my parents, my teachers, everyone, जिनकी वजह से आज मैं इस स्टेज पर आपके सामने हूँ. So, I start my journey way back in my school. Before sharing my story, जब भी मैं स्टेज पे ऐसे किसी को सुनता था पहले, तो आई यूज टू थिंक कि सब लोग ऐसा क्रिएट करके स्टोरी बोलते हैं. But when I came across that yes, this is the way some people come out of that struggle and reach to a point so that they can share their stories. Yes, so this way I'm sharing my story. So way back I was struggling with my physics and chemistry when it was 11th, 12th. And for to go into my medical studies, I have to clear those exams in pre-MT. So in 11th, I passed my 11th by supplementary and then by grace marks. I'm sharing here. But one thought clicked my mind and that thought changed my whole trajectory. So that thought was, if people can do, I can also do. Yes, मैं भी कर सकता हूँ. अगर लोग ही कर रहे हैं ना, तो just that thought changed the mindset from I can't do to I can do, and I started working day and night together, practicing physics and chemistry, and to my that was my achievement that I got more marks than people who guided me in those two subjects. Yes, so that was my shift, mindset shift, and that time the other struggle was the financial problem which I had. Being an elder brother, I have to see so many things. But that shift in my mind that I can do, if I can do this, I can manage this, I can manage this financial problem also. So I started working. And right now, not only I came out of that financial struggle, I was managed to help my younger brothers to establish in their life. So that was, in short, my journey, that if you believe, you can achieve. So how many of we resonate with one thought, कि त्वमेव माताश्च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बंधुश्च सखा त्वमेव? How many of we resonate with it? Yes? Yes. Excuse me. But I tell you one deep truth, because it is a matter of belief, and I am hereby sharing you my elevated abundance journey, that this thought, okay, He is the Supreme and He is my parent, my mother, my father, my friend, changed whole story. Whole story. How? हम अकेले नहीं हैं कभी भी. If we consistently remind ourselves that I am not alone, He, the Supreme, is my Father, He is my brother, He is my friend, He is always with me, I connect to the Supreme Being. And with that connection, I can attract the elevated abundance. Here we were sharing the stories. Yes, I can do it. I am also sharing that. But this is the next level game, which I am sharing it to you. If you start connecting to the Supreme, you will be able to connect to that abundant source that you can attract in your life. So with that, if you have a belief in that, I'll ask you another question. If we say He is my mother, father, have any time I have given that answer? If somebody has asked me, yes, आप किसकी संतान है? क्या हमने कभी वो आंसर दिया होगा कि मैं उसकी संतान हूँ? We have never given that. Yes. So that belief is lacking. Because of that, we are not able to heal. So meditation and medicine both have the deep roots thing that we have to believe. And if we believe, because there are so many researches on placebo effect, if you believe, you get that effect of the medicine. Yes. So this way you can have the proper benefit of meditation as well as medicine if you believe in this particular thought कि he is my father and my mother. Start believing it from now onwards, believing it. We are reciting it, that is another game. But if you start believing it, so what you will have, if you connect to that supreme, you will be connected to the elevated abundance. I call it elevated abundance because abundance is inside me, abundance is around me, and abundance is the supreme source of abundance, he the supreme. Once you connect to him, you start attracting that abundance in your life. It's not only about money, it's about so many other things which you will be able to attract in your life. Are you ready for that? Yes. Ready? Okay. So this is another belief. How many of you we think that practice makes a man perfect? Excuse me. Practice makes a man perfect. Another belief. How many of you resonate with it? Is it true? Is it true practice makes a man perfect? I also think like that, practice makes a man perfect. But there is something in between. Practice makes a man perfect in whatever he practices or she practices. Getting my point? So what is there? It is not the practice. It is the perfect practice which will make you perfect. Getting my point? If I start stealing things, मैं जेब काटने लगूं, मैं चोरी करने लगूं, I will become perfect in that. But if I want to become perfect, I want to attract that abundance, so I have to start practicing perfectly. And what is that perfect practice? कि मेरे सोचने, बोलने और करने में समानता हो. Getting my point? जो मैं सोच रहा हूं वो मैं बोलने लगूं और वो मैं करने लगूं. अभी क्या होता है? सोच कुछ और रहे हैं, बोल कुछ और रहे हैं, कर कुछ और रहे हैं और हमारे साथ हो कुछ और रहा है. Yes, और we start complaining, इस वजह से नहीं होता, इस वजह से नहीं होता. So start doing it. How? The number one thing, त्वमेव माता पिता त्वमेव. I always remind myself of this greatness. So this is one, perception and reality. अभी तक हमने क्या पढ़ा? हमने पढ़ा ABCD, EFG. But this is the other way around. This is DCA. What it is? A is when we achieve something, then we start believing. Yes, मुझे मिला, मुझे उस पर विश्वास होने लगता. फिर I start conceiving कि yes, मैंने ये सोचा था, ये मुझे मिला. And then this is the routine story. But this is other way around. Yes? Yes? So what is other way around? Start dreaming about it. That is dream. Then conceive it. Conceive inside your head. And then believe it. Then achieve it. This way. And here I tell you one thing. All the things, all the pathies are supporting this belief system. If we start believing, if I say I am wearing particular stone, I have that kind of remedy, मैंने astrology के हिसाब से ये remedy लिया है. What is that? One thing is that is aligning my energy. Another thing is that is creating a positive belief system inside you, and that is creating the results. And if I start believing it, I'll start achieving it. This is the way I have to do. So what is abundance? This is a belief system. हमें पता है कि हम सोचते हैं कि we have so many money. I'm not a Gujarati guy. I'm not that businessman. Yes. So I am a simple guy, not very handy to the numbers. But one thing, which I learned, which I am teaching to the people. हो सकता है मेरे पास बहुत कुछ हो, but मैं abundant ना हूँ. There are so many people, they have so many things, but still struggling in their life. So what is abundance? So abundance is not what you have in your life. Abundance is what you acknowledge and give gratitude for. जिसके लिए हम धन्यवाद कर रहे हैं. यस, अभी मैं देख ही नहीं पा रहा हूं. इफ आई एम वेयरिंग समथिंग, इफ आई एम नॉट थैंकफुल फॉर दैट, तो मैं कुछ भी वेयर कर लूंगा आने वाले समय में, मैं कभी धन्यवाद नहीं दूंगा और मैं अपने जीवन में कभी भी वो हासिल नहीं कर पाऊंगा. सो जस्ट फाइनल थिंग, इन दिस 5G वर्ल्ड वी हैव टू accelerate ourselves to 6G model. So which I teach so many things which we already have discussed. These 6Gs are, these are goals, growth, Gallop is taking action, gratitude, I'm not going into that detail, greatness, which I have described it to you. It's very important. Start connecting to the Supreme. Make it a habit. जैसे छोटे बच्चे करते हैं ना, कुछ भी समस्या हो, क्या करो, पेरेंट्स को बताओ, पापा ये प्रॉब्लम है. यू स्टार्ट गेटिंग द आंसर. कनेक्ट टू हिम. आज दिन तक जब वो जरूर गाते आए, बट वी आर नॉट हैविंग कनेक्शन एंड कम्युनिकेशन विद दैट सुप्रीम. स्टार्ट हैविंग दैट कनेक्शन एंड कम्युनिकेशन. कैन आई हैव अ कमिटमेंट फ्रॉम ऑल ऑफ यू हु आर लिसनिंग टू दिस वीडियो एंड हु आर प्रेजेंट हियर, कि नाउ ऑनवर्ड्स वी स्टार्ट कम्युनिकेटिंग विद हिम. Yes? Yes? And give back. So being my religious belief in that zone, we have already practiced, we have to give back 10% of time, money, energy to the social causes. So these are the 6G model, and maybe if suppose technology will upgrade to 6G, I'll upgrade to 7G, maybe in near future. So with that one thought, start connecting to the Supreme, start believing him. अगर वो दुनिया चला सकता है तो मेरी दुनिया भी वो चला सकता है. Yes, because just one incident, I'll conclude myself. एक बार ऐसे ही चर्चा चल रही थी, मैंने पूछा दुनिया कौन चलाता है, तो आगे एक साहब बैठे हुए थे, तो he said कि साहब दुनिया कोई भी चलाता हो, हमारी दुनिया तो हमारी श्रीमती जी चलाती हैं. Yes, so that is okay, but we have to start connecting to the Supreme in order to align to that higher energy. आप किसी भी ग्रह से अलाइनमेंट करें या ना करें, but if you start aligning yourself with that Supreme, you will start attracting whatever you want in your life. That is my commitment from my side. So thank you once again. Thank you. Wishing you accelerated abundance in your life. Thank you. All the best.